Igbos and Nigerians are going a lot of challenges just because of what happened in 1967. And some people say that it's not even about the civil war, it's a just natural hatred on Igbo people being who they are, despite having access to natural resources, natural gas, and human resources, of course. But every other component that make up Nigeria see Igbo people as their main problem without minding the threat that some other ethnic group like Fulani oppose on their lives. But the main issue they want to talk about is Igbo. Therefore, everything that has to do with the country Nigeria is against Igbo. This is not to create enmity or to try to make you feel that everything is propaganda. It's not about propaganda. This is a reality, unless if you're lying to yourself. So, this video that you're watching now is a video of somebody, I believe, an political analyst, I believe, and he says something very, very important. I don't care where he come from, whether Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa, no matter where you come from, what he said is actually what I care about. And that's why I want to share this with you. As you can see, this is from Arise News, and they hosted this guy. I believe they called him for, to throw more light on the situation at hand. But what he said is not something that the anchor expected. Even listeners, anybody that have conscience, we understand that what he said here is nothing but the truth. And this is not the only thing or the only problem that Igbos are facing in Nigeria. Political problems, Igbos are marginalized in every aspect, from political point of view, rather, everything about Nigerian is against Igbo. In terms of politics of Nigerian, Igbos are behind. In terms of natural resources, despite having 80% of Nigerian resources today, they are lacking behind. Then, in terms of military, Igbos are not, anything to write home about. You can go on and on mentioning those lists and highlighting those problems. Is it going to solve the problem? The answer is no. It is only Igbos that are going to, liberate themselves from this, premeditated attack, and they know that they are the solution to their own problem. But the problem they're having is within. Some people believe, that everything is gonna be all right as long as he or she is in control of what's supposed to come to the Igbos. They have the chance to use their hands to, making and sucking the so-called opportunity that they've been given to them just to enrich themselves. Yes, other tribes, other nations in Nigeria, face the same challenges. But why Igbo's own is quite peculiar is because we are being targeted in every angle. So if you are doubting, if you think that I'm lying, this video will get a long way to prove to you that what we are saying is nothing but the truth. So as you can see, the oil sector of Nigeria, Igbos are nothing to write home about. Like I said, what they do, they will choose one of the criminal among us and make a person to be in him of affair or representing you. That's why today Ohanese have been politicized. Ohanese cannot guarantee you security or anything meaningful. It has been there. It has been like that for some time now because the politics of Nigeria have actually, affected the Ohanese. This is not an attack on a new elected Ohanese. I actually like the way they choose a River State person to be a Ohanese today. So this video is not about Ohanese. So I don't need to go more. I don't need to say more about it. Maybe you can discuss that later on a separate video. So without wasting much of your time, please like this video and share it to your many platform of your choice. Subscribe if you're new. Very, very important that you do so. So now let's listen to this guy and hear what he said here. Very, very important. And God bless you as you do so. Thank you.
Oji, it's interesting you ask this question. And the reason I don't know what the Southeast Governors Forum are doing. I don't know what they discuss when they meet. But there are critical areas that we must address. And we must bring to the table as soon as possible. The Southeast, yes, is the only region that does not have a high-pressure gas transmission pipe to take natural gas through it. You have the AKK, the Ajaokuta, Abuja, Kaduna, Kano. There is a second phase of that AKK that goes to Gausu in Zamfara. Now, in that AKK, you have pressure metering and reduction stations in Gwagwalada for Abuja. You have in Kaduna, you have in Kano, and then you're also going to have in Guasu when the second phase starts. That AKK is what the government hopes to extend for transnational gas pipeline through Niger Republic to Algeria, even if I don't think that will be feasible because of the lack of diplomatic relationship between Niger Republic and the Nigerian government in Abuja. Okay? The Southeast does not have a pipe that runs through it, despite the fact that Abia State produces a lot of natural gas. In 2007, Ibe Kachuku designed Nigerian Gas Master Plan, and in that master plan, he put a 121-kilometer pipe that is supposed to extend from Aba to Owerri, to Enugu, to Onitsha, and then to Nnewi. The government says that no, they want to do a TNGP pipe extension from Abia State to Ajaokuta, and the second phase is going to go from Abia State to Enugu to Ajaokuta. That is going to take gas away from the Southeast, not through the Southeast. You need a pipe that extends that, because you need gas for glass fabrication, you need gas for urea, you need gas for power. 40% of the gas that is typically produced every day, either through associated gas that you get when you drill crude oil, yeah, or through non-associated gas fields, is used for electricity. So how do you want to increase generation and increase feedstock to the Gencos in the Southeast if you don't build a high-pressure transmission pipe? Whose responsibility is it to make sure that this happens? It's the Nigerian Gas Infrastructure Company, which is a subsidiary of the NNPC Group. So my question to the management of NNPC is, why have they refused to commission FID for gas pipes to the Southeast? Why have the Southeast Governors Forum not gotten into a meeting with the president to ask him why the region does not have a gas pipe that runs through it? What exactly is wrong that it seems that there is like a calculated power share between the Northwest and the Southwest, and until every other region in Nigeria gets permission from the Northwest and the Southwest, nothing happens in their region? It doesn't make any sense. How can Mr. President be talking about renewed hope and economic transformation and increase in the per capita income of Nigerians and prosperity for Nigerians, about building a $1 trillion economy, when everything is centered around Lagos?